Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Now, please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. Please do take what feels well with you, what sits well with you, and the rest just leave it aside, okay? If it doesn't feel right, it most likely is not. If, however, you would like to have a personal reading, so, a reading that is 100% about you, your situation, your questions, your answers, you can contact me at romancefultarot@gmail.com, and it will be my pleasure to forward you the necessary information. That being said, if you do enjoy my channel and you enjoy my messages, please do click the subscribe button to show me your support. No further ado, let's see what is in store for you. This is a little bit about the past. We go into the present. We go into the future about within 6 months. And the last card is either an outcome or it's a message for the future. So let's begin with the first one here. Is all about cycles, okay? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life, and we create unnecessary stress. Now, this is all about going with the flow. You're going to be surprised where it leads. Okay, so really, this is really important to not block yourself, to not leave yourself any boundaries. When you block yourself, you're kind of stopping the cycles of life. You're stopping the cycles, the natural cycles, what naturally must happen. We have beginnings, we have endings. That is the way it goes. It's like the fall and the winter and the spring. It's all natural. We must let it flow. We cannot stop it. If you stop it, something happens. Okay, so you block it, you will not see anything anymore. If you want a nice, loving relationship, you need to keep an open mind. You need to look around and not see just narrow down the tunnel. You must keep an open mind and you must just let it flow. Okay, you must accept what is coming towards you and move with it. Okay. Following up after that, we have the next card, and the next card is saying, if you could do anything, what would it be? Now, the answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway of the soul. Now, if you really think about this card, is the most beautiful thing ever because it is true. Well, you really have to think about it now. Every time we have a situation and we try and figure it out, what is going on, what we want from this situation, we get things kind of intermingled between the head and the heart and intuition. Everything kind of gets mixed and we don't really know how to look, and our answers somewhat confused. It is not clear. So this is really about listening to your heart, okay? Nothing else. Try to listen only to your intuition, and your intuition is never going to lie. It's always going to lead you onto the right path. So this is what you need to do. Your heart knows. It's the only thing that knows is your heart. So try and listen to it, and it's going to bring you onto the path that you need. It's going to let you flow with the cycles that's going to bring you to some happiness. With the following card, we have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, now we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that, is beyond our control. So this again is about letting things just flow, okay? You have to let the energy flow. You have to let the events flow. You have to just, surmount the challenges that are there. You have to go over them, and you have to just, you just have to like surf that wave there, okay? You have to accept. You have to accept your situation. You have to accept who you are, what you want, and then you're going to be able to get the inner peace, and you're going to be able to begin to change. You're going to be able to make the changes to obtain what you want, which is a loving relationship. And our outcome or our message card is all about power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So it's as if you are afraid because of the past. You're afraid to embark onto different relationships here because of hurt. You've been hurt many times into the past, I see. And this is why you're kind of breaking the cycles, and you're kind of created some boundaries. And now is a time, as I said, to knock those boundaries, let the cycles go, do some introspection, try and see what is good for you, what you want for you, try and listen to your heart. And remember, do not block relationships. Do not. If you block them, you know, you're not going to attain that relationship that you wish for. You need to go into a relationship loving yourself. You need to go in without the baggage from the past. Accept who you are, accept what you want. Go forward knowing that, yes, there are going to be challenges. Yes, there are some, there are there's some good people. There are some people who are a little less good, who, like different things than you, who are less good for you, let's say it that way. And, if ever you do enter into a relationship and it's not what you want, you have the absolute power to say, no, this is not for me, and leave. But do not close yourself off to all relationships, because you will not get the finality that you want. Keep yourself open. Let everything flow. Let everything flow is very, very important. So within the next 6 months, you have a lot of breaking down boundaries. You have a lot of opening up to do, a lot of learning about yourself, about what you want. And you do have a relationship here, but I do see that you are afraid. So please don't be afraid. Move forward. And if it's not good for you, close the door and move to the next step onto your path. So I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope I brought you some enlightenment. If you would like to have a personal reading, romancefultarot@gmail.com. And please don't forget to subscribe before leaving, and we'll be seeing each other soon. Many, many blessings.